All right, let's see. Party like a rock star. 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 What's going on? Hey, 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 hey. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know. I keep wanting to look down, but I could be looking up here because the camera's right there. But how y'all doing? Hey, I'm sweating. Why am I sweating? Why am I sweating? Ugh. I can be so heartless, heartless. Damn it. There we go. Ba-da, ba-da, ba. Is that better? Oh, snap. Hold up. My bad. Hey,
What's up?
what's up? How you doing?
Done all right, you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just, I just been chilling. Um, yeah, I ain't really been doing much. Trying to sell my PS4. I got stood up today.
Oh wow.
Unfortunately, I got stood up today trying to sell it because dude said one minute he was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and meet up with you. And I'm like, okay. So I did, and I'm up there waiting on him, and dude never showed up. And I'm like, well, I'm going back to the house. I'm going back to the house because it's like, why? I ain't got all day to be just sitting here. It's too hot.
Exactly. I mean, why you have me all waiting all day, even though you're not even coming? Way too stupid.
Hold on. What'd you say?
I said like, well, I don't know why you have to wait so long just to wait for the guy to come, and then that doesn't even show up.
Yeah, I don't know. It's you know, I ain't never done this before. Really sold I ain't never really sold like stuff online like that. So it's kind of different for me.
Yeah.
So I was just like, how do I go about this? You know?
Yeah, I see.
hmm So what you been up to? You just been working?
Well, I'm on my day off right now. I'm off for 3 days.
Ah, that's cool. Um, yeah. I'm still I'm still trying to look for turn this down. I was currently still trying to look for like a job. They said I think they was hiring at Sam's Club, so I might check that out. But I need some because it's money tight right now.
Yeah, I see. I mean, we're still hiring at my place. They're just looking for someone who can work at the deli. So
Mm,
I don't know.
yeah, yeah. But I saw you went to the movies alone. What was that? You went. I saw that on the story. You said you went to the movies alone. What'd you go
Oh,
see?
um, okay. With that, I will probably share. So what happened was someone was so I was trying to hang out with somebody yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So well, because they thought I was going on a date, but no, it was just a friend date. So then so then my crazy ex started to text one of my other friends saying like they show like a picture of the messages that the person was saying, and then she sent me a photo, and then I got really upset, saying like a lot of stuff, and then I said I need to be alone. She goes, "See, now you got caught." I'm like, "I'm not even dating you. Like, what do you mean I got caught? Because if I'm not with," and then
That's
I got
crazy.
upset, and then I went to the movies alone, got an Uber there, and then I went to go watch Twisters so I can just get it off my mind. But the movie Twisters, it was really good.
Mm,
Pretty much same as the original version of Twisters, so it's really good. I mean, I recommend watching it. So
okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't. Um. I thought about seeing. I heard a lot about that Long Legs movie, and I'm like, I don't know.
okay, the movie Longlegs. Okay, if anybody on YouTube or anybody that's watching this right now, if you guys haven't seen Longlegs, or if you do, if you already have seen Longlegs, it was one of the most disturbing movies I ever seen in my life. I mean, the movie was good. The acting was really good. The cast members good. Nicolas Cage, he played an amazing character of Longlegs, the serial killer, but his character is like fucking crazy, like fucking insane. Kind of like the version when you see Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, and Jeffrey Dahmer. So like put those three
Oh,
more crazy. Like
that type of crazy.
yes, and because I know on that's why on TikTok I posted mine. Because when you go on TikTok, you'll see a bunch of people like their reaction, like their before and then after. There's like mind blown. So with this movie, it's the same movie from the original cast member who played It Follows. So if you haven't seen It Follows, it's like more crazier than this movie. So, I mean, I watched It Follows. It was really good. I mean, I liked it, but the scenes, it was graphic, just way too graphic to see. So I recommend watching it. Or if not, just I recommend not watching it.
I don't know. I have to see because if it's disturbing as you say or crazy, uh, I'm still trying to get over the Jeffrey Dahmer thing. I saw that on Netflix and I was just like,
Yeah, I mean, I saw
hmm.
it too. I mean, I started watching it, and then that's when everything went way, just way fucking wow. I mean,
Yeah.
I can imagine like so many innocent people had to go through with with Jeffrey, even though he's killing people, and then well, because the whole story with Jeffrey, I mean, he went through a lot to his childhood. I mean, his mom was delusional and needed help,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to remember another one. I mean, in high school, he was just as normal, but then when going through the military, then going through another place, and then just going through that to there, it's like
Mm.
crazy. And then, I mean, the police didn't want to investigate his apartment, even though like they just ignored what the woman was saying like, oh, they're fine, everything's fine, and then didn't check the kid, because the kid was like 14 years old or 15, and then he died, and then they didn't do anything to help. And that's why I don't like when police officers don't even care, don't even give a shit. But like, and in this generation, cops still do the same thing. But I'm just saying in my own words, like, if police don't care, I mean, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
there's
just is, it's
a lot.
yeah, it's pretty it was pretty messed up, and it's like, you know, that's why people be like, when it comes to police, it's like, you know, who do we call? You know, if we in some really bad stuff or something happens, it's like, you know, if we can't depend on the police, then who we gonna call?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, man.
So it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So are you still working on your you still working on your series though?
I am. But fortunately, I had to wait because I have an announcement. So, to every loudmouth Lamont Show fans on here,
Loud game. That's what we call them. Loud
and
game.
to, and to one of my new EXO fans, or call them Headshot EXO fans, I have an announcement. So I am making my very first performance movie for the very fucking first time in my life. And so with this is kind of like the same thing with Abel Test Phase movie, with kind of like After Hours Till Dawn tour movie from HBO Max, and then this one would be more shorter than with the Amazon Prime one, the Dawn FM Experience. So this
Oh.
more because the reason why I'm making it is just even though Abel Test Phase retiring his stage name The Weekend, so and he's doing his last album. I'm excited for it. And what else? Then he's gonna be going back on tour, probably next year in 2025. But on his Instagram, he's gonna be doing a show in Brazil.
Oh.
So I'm excited for it, but don't know when the album's gonna come out. Don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I was telling Abel, you know, like, we gotta do some collabs. We gotta do some collabs. We got like,
Yeah.
when you start to do your series, or you know, stuff like that, you know, I mean, I'm always down to, like, if featuring your videos and stuff like that, or you know, like, if I do some videos, we can try to do something like that. We just have to work it out and see. Like, I was thinking about at some point doing a little bit of skits, but I gotta think about it on a little bit more. But I'm thinking about starting to do some skits as well. But yeah, I'm just doing like a variety of things, kind of, you know, do different instead of, like, you know, the same old same old.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying. I mean, for me, I've been wanting to do those kind of videos, like do like skit videos and a lot of stuff like that. Because I mean, I'm a funny guy. People see me as a funny person.
You are.
So the point more of my series that I haven't told anyone. So this series is about when people who are going through with the music industry, like they want to become a rapper, they want to become a performer, or become like anything. I mean, I think I follow one of my dad's footsteps because I listen to my dad's music, and my dad listens to a lot of 80s, 90s, and 2000s because of the beat.
Yeah, he does. I was at your house. I was hearing the music. I'm like, hey, some of this I heard in my
Yeah.
house.
My dad, I mean, I follow my dad with a lot of songs. I mean, like, I follow him with Prince. I followed him with every kind of music. I mean, my dad loves rap. He loves every rap. And I follow my mom. She is a Michael Jackson fan. Selena. I mean, NWA, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre. You can name all of that shit.
Yeah.
But
Good. Them some good music. I love music.
yes, and for me, I kind of follow a lot of music, but then a lot of music version with The Weeknd. But I follow with Mike Dean. Mike Dean's like a producer with Travis Scott, The Weeknd, and even Kanye West. So,
Mm.
I mean, with the piano and all the stuff, I mean, I follow that because, like, you know what? That's what I really want to do. I want to play like the piano so I can learn how to do it and perform all the time. So, um, but this series, so it is going to talk about like a lot of drugs, addicts, and a lot of suicidal things. Cause like it's really a thing. Cause we lost so many musicians due to like
It's a real thing that goes on in the music industry,
yes, like
and a lot of people they don't want to talk about it.
cause like we've been losing a lot of musicians. I mean like a lot of gang violence from musicians. I mean like I want to like compare like a lot of stuff that's been happening with music people. I mean like yeah, we lost Tupac, we lost Biggie, we lost Michael Jackson. I mean, because it was so much. I mean, like I've been listening to Michael when I was a kid, and then my mom's been listening to Tupac and Biggie when she was still young,
Mm-hmm.
and then my dad he's been listening to Prince for throughout the years. Because ever since Prince was gone, he was just hard. I mean, like if they were still here, they'll still be making more songs. I mean, I would have been seeing Tupac partying up with Dr. Dre for like forever.
Mm.
And if Michael Jackson was still alive, I mean, I would have been seeing The Weeknd and Michael partying it up together.
Oh my God, that them two alone, that collab,
Yes.
that would have been amazing.
So, so yeah. So this my series story will be talking about my character Isaac. So Isaac is one of my very first characters that I had in high school. I never told anyone I did had a character named Isaac. I've been like thinking like, well, I wanted a character named Isaac. I want to do, but then that when I was thinking about Isaac, I'm like, you know what? I'll just put him on my music. So it's about like when he goes through relationship trust issues, drugs,
Mm.
surgery, and focusing on a lot of shit. And I wanted to make it because I want to tell everybody about my character, tell anyone about it. And then for me, I'm still remaking it. So I'll probably start filming in August, and I'll start another one in September. And I'm going to LA in October, so I'll be filming it in LA. And I will.
Yeah, getting some video and clips, when you're in LA like that. Okay.
Yeah. What else? What else? No, that's pretty much it. So, I'm hyped about it, and wow.
Yeah. But yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. And like I said, the whole music about like, the drugs and stuff like that, a lot of people they don't want to talk about that. And I feel like it's important too because that is the real that's a real thing that actually, be going on and it's real.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like they don't want to talk about it, but then there's a lot of new like celebrities they want to come out and speak out about their health problems and mental health.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for me, I came out with my mental health. I talked about it on my TikTok. Told
Yeah.
everyone when my mom died. I mean, I was heartbroken. I mean, I lost my mom from COVID and real thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, COVID was real. I mean, COVID was a real thing that killed so many lives throughout the world. I mean, like, I lost my mom from COVID. I lost so many family members from a lot. Everybody around the world who lost their family members or anyone from COVID. I mean, I know how hard it is. I know, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been 3 years since I lost my mom.
God, I can't. Yeah, I can't believe it's already been 3 years.
Yeah,
That's
it's been a real struggle. I mean, I went through a lot in high school in my senior year. I mean, I lost I mean, I lost everything. I lost my happiness. I lost my mom. I lost my relationship with a lot of things, and then, but then ever since that, I mean, I lost so many friends due to my ex. I lost so many, then I had to apologize, and then I just felt like, no, I don't have any friends because none of them don't give a shit about me. But I have my
But
friends.
just know, you know, I got your back. I got your back. You know, you don't ever have to feel like, if you ever feeling like, low to that point and all that, just always, like I always say, hit me up, talk. I'm still here. I
Yeah,
ain't going nowhere. You know,
yeah, absolutely.
I always say when it comes to friends, who your real ones are that's sticking by you, and then the ones that aren't real. The ones that are no longer around you no more, and pretty much dipped out, then that just kind of tell you that they weren't really real friends.
Yeah, I mean,
They were friends to a certain point.
yeah, exactly. Um, Anything else that I want to talk about? Nah. Well, to everyone, I really wanted to become an actor. I mean, I never talked about it in high school. I mean, like, I never took acting classes. Never did. In high school, I never joined nothing. I mean,
Me either.
I never joined sports. And then ever since senior year, I joined track for the very first time, and that was my last thing.
Mm.
So, I wanted to become an actor. I did, but I mean, like, I already have a job. I mean, all I do at my work is work. It's hard, but I learned to cope with it. But if I do want to become an actor, I mean, I can try, but it's gonna take a lot of time. And but for
You just
me,
gotta put that work. You just gotta be able to put that work in. If
yeah,
that's what you really want to do, I believe you can do it. It just, can you do it? Do you
yeah.
believe you can do it?
I mean, the job that I'm doing right now is doing YouTube. I mean, this is what I'm
Yep.
doing right now. I'm talking to you, and then I'm doing my series. I mean, I'm doing my movie right now, and then
Mhm.
at my other job, I'm doing my performance. I'm a performer. I do weekend songs. I do whatever songs that anybody wants me to do. And plus, I don't get paid from doing performances. If they want to pay me, I mean, it's okay. But like, no, I'm just here for the food. But I love to perform for people. I mean, during COVID, I mean, people didn't go anywhere. I mean, nobody didn't go to concerts. You had to perform on live on Instagram or some other live onlines, and then it was really tough. It was really a hard thing. But I mean, like, if nobody's doing a concert, like if Abel doesn't do a concert in 2024, I got it. Don't worry. And if Abel's coming back in 2024 or 2025, I'll still do it. I don't give a shit. And
Mhm.
I want to say this to everybody, whoever's a EXO fan or a Weeknd fan, if Abel retires, doesn't come back, or if he retires his name, I will take his place. I'm not.
Uh-oh.
I'm not fucking kidding. I will take his goddamn place.
Okay.
And to my unreleased songs, I still haven't released it yet. I'm still releasing I Want to Feel You. So to everyone who doesn't know this song, I Want to Feel You, it's an unreleased song that Abel Tesfaye did in 2014. And I was thinking, like, wait, 2024 is coming up. So I'm like, you know what? Let me do that for him. So ever since he's retiring, I'm like, you know what? I'll do that for him. There's some other songs that they're still unreleased,
Mm.
but some of the songs you can't find an instrumental because it's really hard. But
Oh.
I have YouTube creators who are EXO fans, so I asked their permission. But to everyone who's an EXO fan, if you want to reach out to them, you could ask their permission first. Because if you post their video, they are going to get upset because your video might be copyrighted by YouTube. It's a pain in the ass, but
Yeah, they don't. They
make
be
sure,
they be
like,
real strict about that.
yeah, make sure when you do like a video for a song, make sure you copyright it. Make sure you put their name, put a copyright disclaimer on it, and make sure like you don't get like blocked on YouTube or anything like that. I mean, for me, I got blocked, and it's been a really hard struggle. But just remember, just keep the disclaimer for copyright and make sure you put the name in UNGM. I mean, UNGM, I respect them. But ever since UNGM got rid of a lot of songs on TikTok, I mean, I said to myself at work, when they put all the music away, I go, you're going to piss a lot of people off. And now they're gonna ban TikTok. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I just said that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I mean, like,
I don't see that. I don't see that happening because it's such, you know, TikTok is such like a big. It's a big platform. It's
yeah,
like the second to like YouTube. You know what I mean? Like everybody be on TikTok. People make money. People literally make a living off of this stuff. That's
yeah,
the thing. It's like, you know, by, you know, selling products or, you know,
yeah,
just going live and stuff like that. It's too big and it's too like it's too much of a big platform to be like,
yeah,
oh, we're gonna get rid
exactly.
of it.
I didn't know what TikTok was because it came out in 2018, and then I was in elementary when that came out. I mean, I was in 8th grade, going to high school when I first met you guys. I didn't know what it was because I started. Okay, it was way before I had music. I don't know if you remember. It's like the same thing as TikTok.
Oh.
So
Oh,
musically was the same.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, musically was the same thing as TikTok. I had it for like since 2014 or 2013. I had it since that year, and then when TikTok came around, that's when like musically just went disappeared, and then
Because TikTok was the new Musically.
yeah, and then TikTok was the new thing, and then
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got the app since 2020, and then because it came around 2018. I mean, like if I had it in 2018, I mean, I would be having so many followers. But no, all I have is just like whatever. I mean, on my on my TikTok that I had right now, yeah, XO. Make sure you follow me. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. We shout each other out.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow me on TikTok. I think Lamont will put my
I
music
will.
on there. So
I
um,
got you.
so I do have a lot of EXO fans follow me because there are EXO fans out there. And then for me, I perform on TikTok. If I don't perform at anybody's house, I mean, like I can perform whoever's birthday. Like I can perform people's birthday, bar mitzvahs, or quinceañera, or anything, or a party, or I can do a makeup thing, or I can do like a Project X,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. I mean, Lamont. I mean, I will do his birthday too, but this is what I want to do. Whenever he wants to do on his birthday, I will do what the fuck he wants me to do. I mean, I could
I
perform
gotta figure out
a
something.
lot, and then let me say this: if I perform for your birthday, I will perform "Not Like Us" by Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I honestly, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for my birthday. I haven't, I haven't really thought about it. I just gotta figure out something. I don't know what to do. I gotta think on that. But yeah, I would definitely love a performance for my
Yeah,
birthday.
for my birthday, even though I am going to be turning 21, so
Gotta have a drink for your
yeah, we
21st
gotta have a
birthday.
drink. Um,
But I will say though, when you do have your first drink, don't, because what I try to do is I was trying to flex a little bit and try to be like, oh, I want to have some Henny and stuff like that. No, you got to start. You got to start like start with a more flavorful flavorful alcohol, something that's not too strong, because you know you gotta you'll have to kind of figure out what you can take when it comes to alcohol,
yeah, okay.
because that's what I'm still learning myself, and I'll be 23 years old this year.
Damn, the fuck that I
I'll be 23 years old. I'm old. I'm older than all of y'all. Well, Shannon's like
yeah,
I think 2 or 3 months older than me. by 2-3 months. But for the most part, me and her are like the oldest in the group.
God.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, me too.
Um, yeah, but I'm like, dang. I'm scared though with turning 23 because in a minute I'll be in my mid 20s. In a minute I'll be 24, 25. And that kind of scares me because I'm not out of my folks' house yet. That's my biggest thing and that's the hard part about doing like social media and YouTube. And I think you can relate to this. I don't know if you can or not, but the hardest part about making videos is I have to do them when they're not here. I can't do them while they're here because I'm too loud and I don't want to sit here and be silent and quiet with it because that's not my channel. Look at my name. I mean, it just I don't know if you can relate to that, but that
No,
that
I mean, I
gets
can
really
relate.
frustrating.
I can relate to it because like um I do perform by myself around the house. I mean, I do have my dad here. I mean, he's okay with me performing, but like, I mean, my grandma, she asked me during I told her like, oh, I performed for my mom's anniversary, and then she was like I told him like you guys were outside, you know, it was hot outside, and she was like, why couldn't you just performing inside your house? I'm like, because my sister was watching a movie. I don't want to interrupt her. I mean, I don't have a movie. I don't have like a TV around my fucking house. I mean, for me, I'm respectful for my family. I'm respectful for anybody. I mean, I respect a lot of people. I mean, and plus, I
Mhm.
was looking out for you guys' safety, and because like I'm more like a worried person because like I'm like worried about people. I'm like, hey, are you okay? Do you need anything? I mean, like I always got Lamont's back, no matter what. I mean, like I was asking him on my show. I was like saying like
He
Lamont,
was, y'all. He was literally like he was making sure because he knows I anybody if y'all don't know already, I had a heat stroke a couple weeks ago when moving boxes and stuff like that. Omar was that my friend Omar, he was there and it had I kept going, I almost passed out. So that's why everybody was kind of like, stay in the shade, be careful, drink water, because I just had a heat stroke. So I don't, that's why I went in the sun. Certain people was in the sun. It's like you didn't have to be in the sun, but I mean, hey, but
yeah,
yeah, I was trying to be very careful.
yeah. I was just trying to make sure everyone was safe, drinking water and everything. I mean, like it was. And here in Arizona, on that day, it was like 114 degrees. I think that's the temperature that it was. But
Every day this summer, like the whole summer has been like in the hundreds. I don't like that. It's too hot.
me,
Whereas if you go to
yeah,
Flagstaff up north, it ain't that hot. It's like
no,
70 something.
it's like really nice and cold. I mean, like there's like snow up there. We don't get snow down here. We just get snow and that shit.
What time? It's not snowing now. It's that starts snowing like in like late fall and winter. It's not snowing now. It's like nice. It's like almost like spring
Like,
like
it's like
right
really
now.
nice, but it's not snowing now. So,
Yeah.
but
Hmm.
but
That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if you heard that in the background,
no,
but as I was saying,
um
that's why I can't be, doing a lot of videos. Yeah, I won't do any videos, when they're here because, because I'm loud and I cuss and, they don't like that. And that's why it's like, that's why I'd be like, I really want my own spot because with that being entailed, if I have my own spot, then that means I can create as I please, and I'm not on a schedule, and I'm not on uh let me hurry up and do this video before they get here. You know what I mean? I'm on my own time, I'm on my own schedule, and it just is it's annoying. It's
yeah,
annoying.
I know how that feels. So, I mean, being here. I mean, my dad. Like I said, my dad doesn't mind, but like I want to perform at some other places. because like I want to perform in public to let everyone know about like who I am, what I do for a living. I mean, like I want to perform at Ariel's, my friend Ariel's park. Like I really want to do that, but then I'm like, wait, what if some neighbors gonna be calling the cops on? Because I know there's a bunch of angry ass motherfucking Karens. but
Mhm.
um, but I want to say this: like I want to perform on my 21st birthday. I want to perform at Sugar Factory, and because I have a cousin who works there, and I want to perform there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell anybody what my cousin looks like or what's her name because I don't want to tell
No,
anybody.
no, you ain't got to worry about it. Just know that he got somebody that might hook him up if he
Um,
performs.
so but my cousin said there's a back room that you can have like a party. I think that's what I heard. So I might perform in there, but I gotta ask her permission to see if she can try to like ask like her boss to be like listen, I'm a performer, I want to perform, and it's just gonna be in the back room, not like public or anything, because like I mean I can say Westgate or it's Sugar Factory, whatever you guys want me to say. I mean, because trust me, I'm a loud motherfucker.
Yeah, I think, but I really do think like if you was to do like performances like that, in public where it's like that what's the name that you just said, and like if like somewhere like around Westgate and stuff like that,
Yeah,
you got a speaker and you're just performing. That I think that'd be cool too because that kind of gets yourself out there and that kind of interests more people. Like, oh, he over there performing. He sounds good. He's singing a weekend and stuff like that. I mean, or they pull out a phone or something like that and be like, okay, that sounds interesting. Like when I be out vlogging, people be looking at me because it's a curiosity. When they see you like with a camera or vlogging or doing something, that's video wise, it's a curiosity and it starts to, you know, lock people in. And
yeah.
that kind of gets your name out there a little bit more.
I mean, exactly. Exactly. All right, let's see. All right. Last thing I want to say before I leave. Last thing. What you said. I mean, I do want to perform in public for everyone. I mean, at Westgate. Westgate has been like my place since around when I was a kid, around '05. So I want to say like I want to perform there. That's what I really want. I mean, my dream was to perform at Westgate in front of people and just like I mean, I don't know who owns Westgate. I don't know who. I mean, like, I do want to ask them and say, like, hey, I'm a performer. I want to ask if, like, it's okay I can perform here. I mean, like, my stage, I want my stage to look like kind of like, not like The Weeknd, like, because I know he has his own creation of stage. For me, I just want it to look good and nice and just really good. I mean, that's what I really want. I mean, I love performing. I love singing, singing my song. And no matter what the Weeknd's gonna be doing, I will still listen to his music, no matter what. But if he's still retiring his name, being retired, don't worry, I'm still gonna take your motherfucking place. I ain't going anywhere. His music's still gonna live on, no matter what. No matter what.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I'm about to head out right now. So
Oh dang, Abel's he just got over here.
to every loudmouth fans out there, have a good day. Have a blessed day. What's up, Abel? And
Yo,
You ain't like you about
because
Elijah
I'm
about
about
to
to
do.
leave. To every loudmouth fans, and thank you, Lamont. Thank you. Um,
Yeah.
so thank you, and Abel.
mm,
Um, so and to every new people or anybody that came on here, my name is Elijah Vega. I go by Yaya XO. Follow me on TikTok or follow me on whatever social media. Lamont
And
will
stay tuned because that's three gonna
put
be saying.
and stay
That's three
tuned.
right here.
I will be making my movie, but let
Yeah.
me let me say this to everyone. There's three characters in this movie. All right. XO, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Night, Elijah.
Peace. Peace out, man.
How you
Damn, I
doing?
was late, huh?
Nah. Oh, like you came right when he was leaving. I'm like, dang.
Damn, dude.
It's all right. No, but we was over here. He was over here talking about you can go back and look because I'm gonna keep this up. But we was pretty much just talking about he was gonna do like he was gonna try to make like a movie performance for his channel and stuff like that, and it was gonna entail like he was gonna do like a series as well, like about the music business, the music industry, and what all that goes on within the music industry, like from just drugs, all types of stuff that like the deep dark stuff that goes on in the music industry. And I'm like that, that would be a really good story to tell because a lot of people, don't want to talk about that. A lot of people don't want to hear about that. But I feel like it'd be cool. And I told him like, let me know. Like if you want me to feature in it, I will, because that's something that I would love to be a part of and tell that story.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, Elijah sent me a voice message. He said that he's doing all right.
Yeah, I
He
just
said,
I just confirmed that too to see how he was doing. Seeing
yeah, because
um
like when I saw that one story, I was kind of scared. I ain't gonna lie.
me too, and that's why I was like, I was like, let me know if anything is going on. You always can call me or Abel or anybody. I hope anybody else, within the friend group. I hope that you would call and, just let us know what's going on with you, and just, talk. Just let us know. Don't be like, oh, I don't feel like I can talk to anybody, because you can. You can always talk to me.
Yeah, he can talk. He can talk to me as well. I mean, he knows that I'm not gonna go around sharing his personal business.
No, yeah, no. I've never been the type to, you know, what you tell me, it's not gonna leave. Like, if let's, like, for instance, if there was something you told me on the stream right now, or just me and you in person,
Mm-hmm.
it's not gonna leave between us. It's gonna stay between us. I'm not gonna go and tell the other person unless you're okay with me letting somebody else know. I would never just tell anybody's business without their permission. That's crazy.
Me neither. Me neither. Because I like every time he's talking to me about whether or not he's okay. I just don't know I'm not sure if he feels comfortable with me sharing it to other people. So I just keep it to myself.
That yeah, and you know that's why I was like, okay, um, just because he goes, he goes through stuff, he just he already told me, he's like, oh, it's okay, but but everything about his mom, and all of that, it's still kind of, it's hard. So that's why it's like, try to make sure you good, and you know just like I said, always talk or hang out or anything, to kind
Yeah,
of get better with it.
yeah, facts. You remember that one story that I was gonna tell you about? You
Oh
know,
yeah, the one that he was about to get into, but we had to cut on the night last night. You were gonna tell me a
yeah,
story?
because it was late.
Yep.
So yeah, I kind of went through like I kind of went through this through like a similar situation that you did with your ex. So this was like back in freshman year. I dated this one girl. It was about a month. So I think I would count that as probably like a fling. But anyways, we dated for a month, and I wasn't even aware of the red flags. Even a friend of mine tried to tell me that she was just playing with me, you know.
Mm,
And one of the red flags were she was she was going around telling some of my friends that, oh, I called her this. Oh, I was abusive, when she knows damn well I never did any of that.
yeah, that's I don't like that. That's not cool. That's messed up. And and then some people will like believe that, and that's the thing. It's like with mine, some people actually believe that, and it's like, why would I do that? When have I ever put hands on like a female? When have I ever done it? That's not even who I am. You know,
Yeah,
just
facts.
just lying out of bitterness for what?
Yeah, when I have done nothing to, and and mind you, a friend of mine tried to tell me that she doesn't like me. She even showed showed me the text between her and himself,
Mm,
confirming that, nah, we're just messing around, around. But I thought it was like genuine, you know. And a friend of mine tried to tell me, and I didn't listen until it was over, until after it was over, you know.
yeah. Unfortunately, with my second ex, there were a lot of red flags that I wasn't really catching because, thinking I'm in love and all of that, young, stupid type stuff. But she was always, talking to I found out that she was always talking to some guys at the school, guys in other classes that I didn't even know. Because I mean, she had friends all over school. She had friends all over the place at Millennium. So it was like, you know, I mean, that was always a parent thing. I always knew that she had friends, but I didn't know she was messing up having friends with like guy friends and stuff like that. And I never met any of them. I never knew any of them. That was a red flag. The other red flag was, just the simple fact that she was just always, it was just always something. Like we couldn't even hang out. We couldn't even hang out together like me, like together at the school all the time because she got in trouble so bad, like back in sophomore and freshman year, to the point where she got to be around a teacher like 24/7 type stuff. So it's
Damn.
like, if I wanted to see her, I had to either go to the classroom and hang with her, or PE for the first period. We had all had PE together, and we hang out a little bit like that. But for the most part, we weren't always like close to that point,
Mm.
And even outside of school, she had a strict father. She had a strict father, so that also played a part in it. She gave a phone number to my friend, and I tried to call the number because my friend gave me the number. So I tried to call it, and it was her auntie that answered the phone. And I'm like, I'm trying to speak to Diamond. I'm her dude from school. Who is this? And he was like, the auntie answered, and the auntie sounded like she was strung out or something, like drunk or whatever. Like words were slurred and all that. I'm like, I'm thinking this is Diamond's number. I didn't know it was that's her name, by the way.
Damn.
I'm thinking this is my ex's number, and it come to find out it's somebody else. So she didn't give my friend like her auntie's number for some random reason. It's just it was a lot of it didn't feel like an actual normal relationship. If anything, it kind of felt a little lustful in a way. And
Mm.
I was messing with her for like ever since like the end of junior year to the end of my senior year. It was kind of a back and forth thing with her.
Damn.
It was, I mean, like talking about it now, it's like I was stupid in love type stuff because, why would I be in a relationship like that for that long?
That's
You know what I
crazy.
mean? So I know.
Right. You know what? And you know what's crazy? Before I dated a girl that I was just talking about. We're not gonna mention any. We're not. I'm not gonna say her name because
I
a
get
few
it.
reasons.
Don't.
But you want to know? But you want to know what's crazy is that there was another girl that I dated and I was uncomfortable. The reason being is that I was pressured to ask her out.
Oh,
A fr- bro,
wow.
bro, and mind you, a friend of mine, broke up with this girl because I guess they were immature, and then he tried to set me up with her. He tried to put me on with her,
Hmm.
and and oh man, and he and the people around him, they all pressured me to ask her out, and
Oh,
and and they,
wow.
and they pressured the both of us to do stuff, and we were both uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of wild.
Yeah, I don't know about breaking up with a girl and then setting one of my friends up with her. Like that makes no sense.
That don't make no sense. That don't even sound right. That that
Yeah,
that's weird.
yeah, that's that's crazy. But hey, I was immature though.
I was too. I mean, me and her, when I just talked about, I mean, it, you know, it's a lesson learned. And the crazy part about that is when I asked her out, it was kind of like I initiated it. Like the whole relationship, it was like one sided is all get out. Like I'm being the compromiser. I'm the one that's trying to initiate going out on a date. I'm the one that's initiating, oh, let me meet your dad. I'm the one that's literally the planner and, the compromiser and the whole relationship. Like that,
Damn,
it's usually the girl that does it, but in this case, it was me, the man, that was doing it. And it was kind of like,
damn,
what? How did we get, it's like, how did I get in a relationship where it was one sided? Like, isn't it supposed to be a team? Aren't we supposed to be a team? Aren't we supposed to be looking out for each other?
facts.
Like, but I didn't think of it like that at the time. I thought, hey, this is what I gotta do. Maybe, it it was just stupid. I was just dumb. I was just dumb.
Man, looking back at it, it if I was able to do high school all over again, it would be it would be so much more different. I would have focused on schoolwork
You would have
and like
made
and working
different
at
decisions.
and work on my I would have focused on my schoolwork and focused on myself, working on myself and not chase these girls.
Yeah. Yeah. I I could agree with that. That's why I just, now I don't, I want to date, I want to date another woman. I want another woman in my life, but I want a woman in my life that's going to actually be, be on that. We're a team, and it's something real. It's not lustful. It's not, me trying to fix you or change you or, all that. No, I'm not looking for a project. I'm looking for someone that's matching my energy.
Yeah, that's what I want too. I just want a girl that that genuinely likes me, and that's gonna be hard to find nowadays. You know.
It's really hard for like our generation of women. In our generation, it's hard because a lot of the women in our generation, it's all about princess treatment. It's all about, and that's why I hate that word because it's like you want princess treatment, but you're not doing anything that deserves that. Like, what do you bring to the table that makes you feel like, oh, I automatically gotta have like me princess treatment? Oh, he's gotta take care of me. No, we're supposed to be taking care of each other. Like, I
Yeah,
don't,
if
I don't understand that. And a lot
yeah,
of
if you want and bro, if you want purchase treatment, you gotta bring something to the table. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's like, how do you expect me? Okay, or ooh, let's say this. Okay, you want princess treatment? Not only are you bringing something to the table, but I'm bringing something to the table too. So you want to be treated like a princess? Well, guess what? I want to get. I want to be treated like a king.
Mm.
We treat each other the way we want to be treated. We look
Yeah.
out for each other. We're a team. You my
Mm.
queen, and I'm your king.
Facts.
I mean, does that not
Hey,
make sense?
that's
People, oh, but a lot of them don't understand that. And another problem is a lot of women are there's a lot of materialistic women in our generation too that expects that I think that falls into princess treatment. They want to be bought. They want you to buy their love. They want you to you know if he buy me a Gucci bag, if he buys me this and buys me that, then he loves me type stuff. And it's like, no,
no.
no. Why should I have to buy you? And why should I have to spend hundreds of dollars to prove that I love you?
That makes zero sense. I'm sorry. That makes zero
That's
sense.
not even realistic. That's not even realistic. That's not even realistic thinking. You know what I mean? Like, why would I do all that? What do you bring to the table? What are you doing?
Yeah.
It
And what
just,
it, hey bro,
uh,
and bro, when it comes to bank accounts, I'm keeping it separate. I'm not doing no damn joint account, man.
no, no, yeah, no, 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 no. That's, you know, that's that's wild. And if you are gonna do a joint account, you have one joint account with each other, but you need to have your own account on the side too. You need to have your
Yeah.
own money to the side because if anything happens, anything happens, and I'm talking men and women on both parts. Man has his and woman has hers. I feel like both parties, if you're gonna have a joint account, have that joint account, but have your own account, own separate personal account on the side, and have your own money there in case there's anything that jumps off. Like if you're divorcing or just anything, you have something to start you up and keep you going. And whatever in that joint account, if you do get a joint account, whatever is there split, okay, fine. But I got like mine over here that's not going to be touched because it's mine. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't, but
Yeah.
it's a tricky situation. I personally wouldn't do a joint account.
Mm.
I personally wouldn't because
Mm.
it gets messy and you gotta people it depending on who you're with and if you do separate depending on how they're going to act. Like if they're going to start acting funny and they start being like, oh, I'm going to split this and this and this, now you got to split, and I don't want to split half of what's mine.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I'm keeping my account. I'm keeping my account separate. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like you have yours and I have mine. I'm not touching yours. I'm not messing with yours. Whatever you make on your account is yours and yours only. What I make on mine is mine and mine only.
Yeah,
If
fam.
we,
Yeah,
if we living together, okay, we pay bills, we go in on this. Okay, who's gonna pay the main bill and who's gonna pay the little bills? If you got kids, okay, who's taking care of the clothes, who's you planning out. But as far as like, you separate. I don't really believe in joint accounts like that. No, because that then you gotta ask permission too. You gotta ask permission to if I want to spend something or if I want to buy something, then you gotta ask
yeah,
permission too because it's a joint account. And it's not like you can sneak it because you get alerts. If you got a joint account with somebody, the other person that you're sharing the account with is gonna get a notification. They're gonna know that you took money out of that account. And then it's gonna be like, well, what are you doing? Why are you taking money out of the account? I don't got time for that.
facts. What do you think about a guy dating a girl with a guy best friend?
Wait, say that again.
What do you think about a guy dating a girl with a guy best friend?
Ooh. Mm. Dang, I ain't even thought about that.
I don't know. For me,
Uh,
it's kind of an iffy situation, you know.
yeah, that's
I mean, if they're related, and I mean blood related, then it's no big deal. But if a girl has a guy best friend, I don't know because who knows what they're doing behind your back, you know?
like if a girl has a guy best friend.
Yeah. What?
Mm, I mean, it's listen, when it comes to the whole, girl having a guy as a best friend while having a boyfriend, it I mean, if they ain't messing around, if they ain't really doing nothing, they just friends. Like, especially if they've been friends for years, like they go back to like kindergarten, preschool type stuff. Like they pretty much
Hmm.
grew up together and there ain't really been nothing, then I don't I don't really see the problem. I don't really see the problem. Like if they ain't doing nothing, you know, I don't know, man. Because like even with like a man having a girl as a friend while having a girlfriend too. Like my exes was jealous of my one friend Shannon because we were friends. We're friends still till this day. But
Hmm.
we're just that's just what it was. I never had thoughts of messing with her like that. And she never had thoughts of messing with me like that. We were just friends. Like I don't understand why girls can't be friends with guys without it being something like, ooh, you messing around, you doing something you ain't got no business doing, especially if they're in a relationship. I I don't know. That's just
Yeah.
me.
I mean, for all we know, I could be dating this girl and the guy that she's been best friends with for years could pro- could possibly be having a crush on her this entire time, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I could see that, but like I said, if there's no crush or there's no feelings, and it's just pure like friendship, love, like brother and sister type stuff, then I don't see the problem. I don't know. It's a pretty iffy situation. So I don't really know. Like I said, because you know it can I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. It can
The only way I'd have a problem with it is if I is if I ask her why she's hanging out with this dude, and she's over here calling me insecure and try to make me feel like make me look like the bad guy, you know. Then something's up.
Yeah. Like when that happens, it's like, okay, now you're raising flags. But yeah, for me, like I if I if I'm dating a girl or I'm with a girl and I find out she has a guy as a friend, especially like if they grew up together or they're like brothers and sister type stuff, then on the jump, I'm gonna kind of like question it a little bit, like, okay, like what's, I'll talk to her and I'll be like, okay, what's going on here, because I'm new to the situation. Like I said, if I just got with her too, and I'm starting to see like this guy coming around and hanging out and all that, I will question it right away, like what's going on there, and the next thing I do, after I have a conversation with her, I have to have a conversation with him and kind of talk like, hey, you know, it's just friends, we nothing really going on, right? You just have to, you have to, as a boyfriend, you kind of have to confirm in a way because
Yeah,
something that they may think is nothing could be something.
yeah, facts.
You know,
That's facts. And
yeah, you gotta. It's levels to it. So it's like, you know, as a boyfriend or a girlfriend coming into the situation, you're gonna question and you're gonna be like, what's going on here? Like you don't have to come, like you ain't gotta come nasty with it. You ain't gotta be like coming hard about it. You can just like have a conversation and be like, hey, we need to talk, like what's going on here. I mean, if y'all are friends like y'all say y'all are, then I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, you can't hang with nobody. I'm not gonna be like that. Hold on. Night. Okay. I had to
uh,
wait. Hold on. Okay. What was I saying?
oh, you were talking about a friend or something, or like confirming.
Oh yeah. I was saying like with the I wouldn't sit here and be like, I wouldn't come hard with it. I just, be like, hey, what's going on? Like, you know, why y'all hanging out so much, or you know, just just kind of feel out the situation and see what's up.
Yeah, and once again, if she's over here calling me insecure, then something's up.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
it's when they start doing that, when they start going into, oh, you're being insecure, and they start getting defensive, like really defensive, then that's where it's like, okay, something's up here. Because why are you freaking out over me asking a question that I, as a boyfriend, have the right to ask? Like that tells me that something's going on that shouldn't be going on. You know what I mean?
yeah, and this is not me being insecure. It's just me setting boundaries, you know.
Yeah.
And that's and that right there is facts. That right there is facts. But just because I like a girl does not mean I trust her, you know. Because liking somebody and trusting somebody is not the same thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it really isn't, you know. Because I could like somebody like I can be in love with somebody, but it takes a lot longer for me to trust them, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
and it and it doesn't take long to break your trust. You know,
Mm-mm.
matter of fact,
Trust is a
it only
very,
takes second. It only takes seconds to break. You know.
yep. Trust can be a very fragile thing. Like, when that trust, it takes a minute to trust somebody. But like, once you got that trust, you got that trust. But once that trust is broken, it's really hard to prepare repair it. It's very hard to repair it. Whether it's with, you know, relationship, friendship, or even with family. Family, I feel like it's the worst, when it comes to trust. But trust
Mhm.
is a very fragile thing that you just don't play with.
Yeah, facts. I mean, it takes a long time to build trust, but it takes a lot longer to repair it.
Like, shoot, like it take me a while to trust you again after some, like, you mess me over or any of that. It'll take me a while to like retrust. If you definitely trying to like get back cool and all that, I mean, it'll take a while because, and I've had that with people. I've had that with ex and stuff like that. I've had that with friends that did me a little wrong and all that, and it take me a while for me to trust them again because I'm a very I'm a very trustful person, and sometimes that has gotten me in some stuff because I'm such a trustful person and I'm such a lovable person because I love hard and I trust hard. So that kind of plays a little bit of part. Not saying it's fully my fault, but yeah, I'm a very trustful person. Like, when I trust you, I trust you.
Mhm. And we are and we are how we are based off our past experiences. You know,
Hmm.
I I am how I am because of my past experience. You
Yeah,
know.
like, but it's like for me, it's more of a like, when it comes to the trust, I would, like, for a while, like, back when I first got out of high school, when I started losing people because people were fake. um I was kind of telling myself for a minute, oh, I'm not gonna let anybody else in. Those that are here are here. I'm not gonna let nobody else in. I'm not gonna trust nobody else. And for me, I had to have a coming to Jesus with myself and say, I can't be like that because that's not who I am. You know, I trust people. I'm a very trustful person. I'm a very lovable person. I love being around people. I just love that company. So I can't sit up there and say that because that's not who I am. I'm not that type of person that just don't trust nobody. You know, I'm aware. I can be aware. Now let's not get it twisted. I can be aware of the red flags and the signs because of past experience. But to say I don't trust nobody anymore and I only trust the people that are currently in my life, no. Because if I went with that mindset, then me and you, we wouldn't be cool like we are now.
Mm,
Because if I would have been in that mindset, I'm not gonna trust nobody, I'm not gonna let nobody else in my circle, then I wouldn't have let you in my circle. And I wouldn't have let
mm,
other people in my circle. And I can't be like that. Because there are good people out here. There are people that, are genuine. You just gotta, find them. I guess I don't know, but
yeah. One of the many reasons. That's one of the many reasons why I prefer to keep a small circle because it's a lot of fake people out here. You know, especially in high school. I've
mhm.
I've dealt I've dealt with people backstabbing me, manipulating me, using me. Shit. Oh man.
Yeah, yes, you know,
I mean,
a
we've
lot
all
of
been
people.
through. We've
Yeah,
all been there.
everybody's been there. Everybody has, and you know it's nothing to be proud about, but it's just unfortunately what's happened. Everybody's been to that place where you thought these people were your friends, you thought these people wanted good for you, but it
Yeah.
came to found out that they didn't want good for you, and they want to see you fail instead of succeed.
Yeah. That's
Because for me, it was more the reason why I fell out with the people that I fell out with and I'm no longer cool with. It all came down to jealousy. It was all about jealousy for me. People was jealous because they thought I had something that they didn't, I guess because, and it's crazy because they want to say, oh, well, you live in this house and that. And I'm like, well, this house is not my house, it's my grandmother's house. Or if I'm living with my mom's house, they're like, oh, you living in that house, but that's not my house, that's my mom's house.
mm.
That's what they all require. I don't have anything. If it wasn't for them keeping me around, I'd probably be, I wouldn't have much of anything. So, and it's crazy because we all literally live in the same area. So it's not
Mm.
like we're spread out all over the city and some of us who's living in the projects and stuff like that. But yeah, it was more so jealousy for me.
Yeah. I was yeah, like I said, I've been manipulated. Hey, I even gave in to peer pressure.
Yeah. Peer pressure is a
But
bitch.
it really is. Hey, didn't I tell you about this one time where I jumped in a puddle because of it?
Yeah, you tell me that.
Yeah. It was a whole crowd. It was a whole crowd of people pressuring me to do it. They were calling me names, man.
Yeah.
And then I actually did it. I don't even think half of those people would have done what I did.
They probably would. They probably wouldn't, but they was trying to have you do it, and it's like if you look back at it, it's like, dang, I didn't have to give into that, but at the time, it was different. It was different, but
Yeah, nah, I would have just walked away.
hmm
They could
yeah,
they
yeah.
could
Looking at it now, you would have walked away, but at the time, you didn't think about it that way.
I mean they could call me every name under the sun if they want, but it's better to walk away than to give in.
hmm Yeah. Um. Yeah. It's peer pressure is something. Like when I was like little, you know, that I think that was like around like second, first grade. That was
Mhm.
kind of in
Bless you.
a little bit
Bless
of
you.
a sorry, a little
Uh,
bit of an insecure time because a lot of kids was always trying to like peer pressure to do some stupid stuff, and I would sometimes do them stupid stuff because I
mhm.
want to impress people and all of that. And then it's like if you don't do it, they clown you for it, like, oh, you punk, you this, you that. And it's like looking back at it now, it's like, why did I do that? Why would but at the time it's like I was just trying to fit in.
Yeah, but looking back at it, I, you just realize it's not worth it.
No, it ain't. That's why, anybody who, well, ain't nobody watching, but if you guys watch the replay, anybody that is, in school from grammar school to high school or even college, because, it could always happen in college, even though I'm not in college, but don't or even as an adult, don't follow into the peer pressure. Don't do things because people are trying to force you to do it. If you don't want to do something, you have the voice, you have the choice to say no. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. You are more within your right to say no.
And that's facts. I rather I rather them call me every name under the sun than get in trouble trying to fit in, you know.
And they will, you know, they will call you names, they will call you all types of stuff, but you know, I rather unfortunately, I'd rather be like, hey, you know, call me whatever you want to, but I mean, I'm still not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because y'all tell me to do it. Like anything I do, it's gonna be because I chose to do it, not because I was forced to. That's why I always try to tell my nephews, you know, and I have to also be on them like when they get older, don't do things because people want you to do it or is trying to force you to. You have a voice. You have you have the option to say yes or no. You have the right to say no. If you don't want to do something, you just say no. Period. No, I'm not going to do this, and that's that.
Facts.
Call me whatever you want, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to do something that I don't want to do.
Yeah, if you feel like yeah, at the end of the day, if people are trying to pressure you to do something and you feel like it's not right, or if you feel like it's uncomfortable, don't do it.
No,
Bottom line.
bottom line, don't do it. You know, it's not worth it. You know, it's not worth getting in trouble over. It's not worth even going to jail over, because you know stuff that people could peer pressure you to do could land you in jail too, and that's not worth it either. You know, it's like just don't do it, y'all. Don't do it.
Yeah, I wish people were in here watching, you know, learning from us.
I know nobody comes over here. Nobody comes over here. It's kind of like IG. Nobody comes on IG like that. I just like I said, I just have to build my I have to build my fan base a little bit more over here. You know, not saying I don't get subscribers. I'm like at 500, by the way. I'm at
Hey, that's
500 on YouTube. I hit 500 last week. What
yeah,
the
I need
hell?
to start.
Wait, what? Oh, I just got something. Anyways, yeah, I hit 500 on YouTube. So I can't wait till the day I hit 1K. The day I hit 1K, we are having a party. We are having a party. When I get when I get that play button, what I think
Uh-huh.
is called the play button sign or whatever that is, that you put on, that you put on your wall with your name on it, we're having a party.
Mm.
Because
You know,
that's an achievement. That's an achievement.
you know, that's also one of those achievements that can like monetize your account, you know. You have to have
Yeah.
1,000 you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours within 12 months.
Mm-hmm. And like that, I honestly, I could already had I have started this when I was in high school, I would have been like far from where I am. Had I had my own spot, I'd be like far from where I am because I'd be just hitting content after content after content. I would already be almost to that point, but you know, if you know, it takes time, and it's like, you
It
know, and
does.
it is what it is. You know, I'm willing to put the work in to get to that point. But a lot of people, they don't understand that. A lot of like new creators that want to come into this, you know, whether it's YouTube or TikTok or just any type of influencing, content creating, everybody wants to go big overnight. And what they don't realize is you can't go big overnight. That's not realistic. You know, a viral video, that's rare. It's rare for like, you know, certain like people to just go viral on a certain video. It's a rare thing. You know, you know, you're either lucky or you're not, and it takes time. But to say, oh, I'm gonna go big overnight, it just it don't work like that. You know, it takes time. You gotta work. And the longer it takes, and the time, and blood, sweat, and tears, and like long nights of editing and stuff like that, to get to that point where you're able to make a living on this, doing what you really love to do, that's a feeling. Like I would love to make a living doing like content creating and all that. You know, like when I get to that point, I like to be monetized on here. I like to be able to make money on TikTok. I would like to be making money on Twitch. You know, all of these platforms like kind of make, you know, I be making money doing something that I love doing, and I'm not just making money doing something to just do it. Like working, like regular 9 to 5 and all 9 to 5 and all that. I don't really want to do that. I don't want to spend years like working like that, or I don't want to spend years like in the, you know, working for the government and stuff like that, like my mom was, you know, the VA and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. I want to do something that I love doing, and you know, makes me happy.
Yeah, you're lucky that you're still living with your parents, and I'm still living with my parents. So
Yep.
hey, we might as well use that to our advantage. I mean, I guess this is our opportunity to grind.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, if hey man, if we were all living together, you, me, Elijah, probably Alonzo, hey, we be making content all day.
Yeah, that that would be cool. I hope at some point that would happen, because that would really be cool. You know, collabs. I was just telling Elijah, you know, me and him was just saying, you know, we gotta do a lot more collabs and stuff like that, because you know, I got a channel, he's got a channel. He was like, for a second, you know, he was trying to shout himself out on here. He was like, "Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad." I'm like, "No, no, 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 do it." You know, you shout yourself out, put yourself out here on here, and I'm shouting myself out on yours. You know, we're you know collabing, and we're growing. We're growing our channels.
Shit, I need to be growing mine too. God damn. Because I only got like what? I only got one video, and that was for a school project.
And it's not that hard. It's not that you know. I will say though, I should have told Elijah, when it comes to like if you're making like a video like a reaction or any type of videos, the best route to go when it comes to editing is CapCut. I don't know if you heard of
Okay.
that, but it's an app called CapCut, and a lot of the editing, it's perfect. That's what I started using for my videos. I started using CapCut, and it's cool. You can even use CapCut for your thumbnails. That would, you know, I started doing that. And as if you notice my thumbnails on the videos, they've the update is crazy. It's crazy compared to the like old original thumbnails I had like 2 years ago.
Mm.
I like it, you know, updating and all that. It's really cool. But I would that's the biggest thing. So anybody who's making videos or is trying to start making videos, use your editing on CapCut. Edit your videos on there. Whether it's on a laptop, you can either do it on a laptop, you can either do it on a phone, you can either I think do it on a tablet. But yeah, that's the best place to do edit all of your videos.
Nah, hey, see. But hey, bro, Elijah need to start doing reactions.
He said he was gonna try to start doing it. But I think the thing is he said that his dad doesn't really mind the performances that he does, because sometimes he says sometimes his dad is home when he is doing those performances, but it's more of a thing of where in the house he can do it, and if it's disruptive and stuff like that.
Mm,
Kind
okay.
of like, well, not kind of like me, but that's how it is at his house. But over here, like with me, I just can't do nothing with like with them here. I can't really do videos like that. Like you see, I'm doing a live stream right now. They're asleep,
Uh-huh.
and I can only go like a certain type of like really like if they weren't here, I wouldn't be this calm. I'm gonna just tell you that straight up. I wouldn't be this calm. I would not be this calm, but they're here, so it's like that's the only thing is you know you're kind of in a balance of when you can make the videos or when you can't make them, when there's the right time
Yeah.
to, depending on like if you're still living with folks and stuff like that. Because some family members are cool with you know you making videos. It just depends on the type of family you got. And with me, it's more of a no, because of the way I talk and all that.
Mm. But hey, I mean, Elijah will make like really good reaction videos because he's a goofball in a good way.
Hmm. Yeah, he is. I would love to see more reactions. He only done one, and that was I think with Jeffy. That was funny. You could be doing yeah, do reactions. He could be reacting to music videos like with the weekends and stuff like that. He could be doing a lot of like reactions with it. You know, he could be doing vlogs too. Vlogging. I think the only thing with vlogging though is like, especially like in public, it takes some getting used to when it comes to vlogging. Like for me, when I'm vlogging in public, you know, I've gotten better at holding the camera up instead of holding the camera down. Because some
Uh-huh.
people do that. They'll hold the camera down when they're in public because they're afraid somebody's going to say something. But I've gotten a little bit more secure with vlogging in public. Like people really don't care as much as you know we may think they do.
Hmm.
Like when I was doing the Chick-fil-A mukbang, nobody give a fuck. Nobody really cared. Nobody really said anything. I got looks. People was looking as a curiosity, but for the most part, it is what it is. But I definitely think he should do a lot of reactions though.
Bro, all three of us doing a reaction, it will be the ultimate collab.
Yeah, go crazy. Yeah, I want to do some more. I want to do some more Jeffies.
Hmm.
Do a little bit more Jeffies. I want to do some reactions to some music videos. Like we could be doing, like I said yesterday, if we're not in person, we could always do the reactions on here where, it's three of us on here and I can literally share the screen for the reaction and do it that way. That would be cool too. Either way, we literally react to some stuff together would be cool.
Nah, that would be more than cool. That would like I said, it would be the ultimate ultimate reaction.
That's the thing.
because because with all three of us being the goofballs that we are, who
Yeah.
wouldn't want to watch us?
Shoot, you saw how he was at Elijah's house? All of us
Yeah.
together? Like, shoot. And that's the thing. I wanted to do a video. I had a video planned. I actually had a prank planned,
Hmm.
but we couldn't do it because other people showed up and I didn't want them in my video. So it's like, damn. I was I'm sorry, but I was really hoping it was just me, you, Elijah, and Alonzo. I really was hoping it was just the four of us because we could have did something, but
It would have went.
maybe next time. I guess I don't know. But I literally had a prank plan. I don't know if I want to. Nah, I don't know if I want to tell it, but I still do want to do that prank. But it was meant. The prank was mainly on. It was gonna be a prank on Elijah and Alonzo, and I was gonna kind of have you in on it with me.
Shit.
But I was gonna have you in on it with me, but I don't want. I don't. Oh shit! I said too much. I said too much.
Nah, I'm kind of curious.
I
Bro.
said too much. No,
Hey,
I was literally. I was gonna tell you. I was about to tell you. I was about to pull you to the side and tell you that hey, I was gonna do a prank. But then when I found out that other people was coming, it was like, damn, I can't do it.
nah,
I
bro,
had
I'm
it
kind of curious
planned.
now.
I had it planned. I swear to God, I had it planned. But
Hey, I'm kind of curious now. What were you gonna do?
uh
I mean, hey, you said
okay.
you were gonna have me in on it.
Yeah, I
The
know.
least you can do is tell me.
I was gonna have you in on it, but okay. How can I say this without saying it? Because I'm keeping
Mm,
this live up and I don't know if they're gonna see it or not. Uh how can I do this? I how about this? How
hmm.
about I text it to you right now and you see it
Okay.
and I'll show you. I'll text it to you instead of actually saying it on here. I'm gonna do
All
that
right. Bet. Okay.
because I
Hold on. I can't. Yo, I can't hear. What? Yo, I can't hear you. What the hell?
it's probably because I clicked off because the camera's my phone. Like my phone is the camera and the laptop is right here. So hold on a sec,
Okay.
just a sec.
Um.
I'm gonna try to send it right now. I'll be right back.
But
All right, I'm back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, that's what it was gonna be. It was gonna be more. It was gonna be more to it than that. But yeah, that's kind of what I was planning. But because, like I said, people showed up, it kind of failed the plan. But uh, yeah, I
Hey,
want to.
shoot.
I
Hey,
want
shoot. What?
to breaks.
Shoot. Shoot. Next time we're all hanging out together, we can do it.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. I wanted to start doing some pranks. I wanted to start doing some challenges. You know, just I think it's just more like I say, the time, where to do it, and who's available to do it. That's just really what it comes down to. It's who's available to do it, and you know where to do it. That's the thing. That where to do it. That's the big thing because I rarely get to have I rarely get to have this house to myself. Like, you know, and if I do, it's only for like a certain period of time. Like for instance, we're supposed to be going to California next month. Sacramento, like the north side of Northern California. We're supposed to go out
Oh,
there for my
nice.
yeah. I know I keep going to California. I'm tired of
Damn.
California. Um, I
Hey,
love
are
California,
y'all?
and I'm a little tired of it.
Hey, are y'all flying over there or y'all driving?
Oh, we're driving, unfortunately, and it's going to be
God damn.
it's going to be a well, I think we're supposed to stop in Bakersfield where my grandfather's sisters are, my aunts, and stay the night and keep going. I think that's the plan, but if we don't stop in Bakersfield and we keep going, we literally will be looking at a 12-hour drive up there. Like we would
God
have to
damn.
get up early, like I'm talking 3, 4 in the morning, starting out, and then we won't get there until like 6 o'clock in the evening.
Damn, dude. That's
I know, and I'm like,
bro. We went to
but
bro
for them,
a couple years ago. Bro, a couple of years ago, we went to Monterey Bay. Well, actually, no, it was 3 years ago. But yeah, we went to Monterey Bay. It took us like it took us that the exact same amount of time, that exact amount of time to get there.
it's like
mind you, mind you,
it's
it was cold over there.
not to mention it takes longer. Like when we were going with my when it was my mom, my grandmother, my grandfather, you know, traveling with my grandparents, a lot of bathroom breaks, a lot of stopping, and that alone is like I don't like that. But the beauty of it is we have a Tesla, and I think we have to it's superchargers and we have to just supercharge it. I think 2 times or 3 times, I think. I don't know. But either way, it's a long drive. And I do not like sitting in a car for that long.
Yeah, facts. I mean, now, not look. Hey, nowadays, not nowadays. I gotta take like motion sickness pills every time we go for a drive that long.
Oh damn. Yeah. I
Because
yeah, for,
like because I'd be feeling nauseous from time to time.
mm, yeah, I just it's uncomfortable. I don't like sitting for that long. It's uncomfortable. I don't like I get annoyed. I will get annoyed because I'm sorry. I can only be in a car with my family members for so long to the point where it's like okay, I'm ready to get the fuck out because I have an attitude. I have an attitude. I ain't gonna lie. I will when I'm traveling for that long, driving wise, I have an attitude. I have a bad attitude. Like because I don't like sitting in the car for that long. You know, it's not cool. It's not comfortable. It's not. Mm. Sometimes, like when I was little, I used to get car sick a lot. I used to get car sick being in a car that long. I used to get car sick bad.
Yeah, that's that's crazy. Hey, when it comes to planes, I don't mind it because you get to move around and stuff.
Yeah, but planes, it's like and it don't really take that long. You know, now if you're in a plane going to Europe, those type of places, takes a sec depending on where you are. Other than that, plane rides are a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more accommodating. Whereas driving in a car,
Yeah, because
so
like you don't because you don't have to make a quick stop to go to the bathroom. You can just leave your seat.
you know, you gotta what's the name in the plane? You go to the bathroom like that, you ain't gotta stop because when you have to keep stopping and stuff like that. If anything, the more stops you have to make to go to the bathroom, the longer the trip's gonna be getting there. It really does make
Facts.
a difference. That's why I'm saying, like, when we go to Sacramento, like when we go to Northern California, I really prefer taking a plane. But unfortunately, we have to drive. We don't have a choice but to drive because we can't afford plane tickets like that. So it's we don't really have a choice. I honestly, but back to what I was saying, we're supposed to be going to California next month. I really don't feel like going. I really want to stay in a way because if I stay, then that means I have the house to myself because I believe we're supposed to be gone for like 3, 4 days. So like if I had this whole house to myself for 3, 4 days, you know how many videos I can make
So,
within that time period? You realize that I could literally have like, you know, I could have y'all come over and do videos with me. I could have
mhm.
stuff like that. Like I'd be like live streams and stuff like that. Like I could have like a lot of videos within that time period. And I've done that before. Like when my mom goes out of town and we were living at her house and all that, I was making videos up and right when she was gone. You know, but looks like I'm gonna have to go because it's my aunt's birthday and all that. So it's like I'm just not looking forward to that long trip, that long drive. I'm just not looking forward to it.
And y'all gonna go all the way to Sacramento for your auntie's birthday?
Yeah, and the thing about it is, she lives in Bakersfield, so we stop in Bakersfield, and I believe they're gonna follow us to Sacramento. Now, I think the reason why they're having it in Sacramento because Sacramento is where everybody's gonna meet up. Everybody's gonna like, oh yeah, we can go because you can't get everybody to go certain places, but if you go to a main place that or a main city that everybody's gonna go, then okay, yeah, let's go there. Because I
Mm.
got family up and down the coast of California. I got family in San Diego. I got family, I believe. I got family in Bakersfield. I got family in Sacramento. I got family in uh, Oakland, like Bay Area. I think I got
Damn.
family in San Francisco. Like I'm telling you, I got family up and down the coast of California. I don't know if I got family in LA. I don't know if I got family in Fresno. But I do know I got family, you know, all over in California. So it's like if
Damn.
anything goes on, everybody meet up in California. And it's like, can we meet out here? Can people come to Phoenix? Why do we gotta go to California? Can we come to Phoenix? Can we hang out in Phoenix? What's
Damn.
wrong with Phoenix?
Damn, y'all got a big family.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my family on my mom's side is a little bit big, but it's not as big as my dad's side of the family. I got a whole bunch of family now. His side of the family, they're a little bit of sprinkle of them in California, but most of them reside in Mississippi, a small town, Laurel, Mississippi. They're all in the South.
Damn.
They're all in the South. Like they're in a small town, and I have a whole bunch of I got like a big family on my dad's side. I got like a whole bunch of cousins that I don't even know. Like I only know my main three cousins I know, and that's Jay Sean, Jamel, and Baby D. Them the main three I know. The rest I couldn't tell you. Like they could like visit out here and literally walk down the street and pass me. I wouldn't even know them type stuff. Like I
Damn.
couldn't even tell you who's all that. It's sad because it's like I don't I'm not around my dad's family like that, like I am my mom's family. Like my mom's family, I know from the teeth. I know who's my aunts. I know who's I know who's all my grandparents, brothers and sisters. I know who's their children. I know all of that stuff. It's not really hard. But for my dad's side, it's like I only know a certain amount of people on that side. That's like because I'm not around them. I didn't grow up on that over there at that side of the family. I didn't grow up in that town. So it's like for me, it's kind of crazy. And it's weird
Mm.
because when I visit them in 2020 for the first time since I was 9 back in 2008, the last I saw them, I was like 9 years old back in 2008. I went there 2021. That was the first time me seeing them since then. They're all grown up and everything, and half of them I don't even know. And the crazy part is a lot of them act just like me and are just as loud as me.
Damn.
So it's like I get half of them, like most of them. It's like basically to sum it up, they are literally like me, but tenfold. They are like they're like me, like way more. I don't know how to say it, but they're like how do I say this? They're like me, but they're like more extreme. They're way more extreme and way more over the top than me. But like I'm loud, but they're really loud.
Damn.
I'm a little crazy, but they're a lot crazy
Tuh.
because I get half of it. I'm half of my mom and I'm half of my dad side of the family. Like my mom's side is literally the suburban, laid back, chill side of the family from California. Then you got my dad's side, that's literally the hood side and down south type stuff.
Damn.
Like spend the day drinking beer, partying, and just going wild type stuff.
Damn.
So I get half and half of like half, like I can be a little suburban at the time, but then I can be ghetto. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I can. But yeah. I only know like and it's weird because like my grandmother on my dad's side, I gotta do better at talking to her more because now my grandfather's passed over here on my mom's side. My grandfather's passed. My grandfather on my dad's side, he's been passed for like years now. So now I only have both of my grandmothers living. And
That's
I'm living with one and the other one is in Mississippi. So it's like I have to do better with connecting better with that side of the family because at the end of the day they are my family and I have to, you know, it's important to know your family because if not only that, but like if you go up through some stuff, you should be able to call them because they're your family.
mm. Well,
But
I guess
anyways,
good luck in Sacramento.
yeah, I wish me luck on that. But anyways, I gotta get ready to get off of here.
Okay.
Yeah. But we could probably go live later this week or weekend. I don't know. I have to see. But yeah, we could try to work something out and see, okay?
All right, bet.
All right. You have a good night and take care, all right?
All right, you too. Peace out, man.
All right, peace. Bye everybody. See y'all on the next one. Peace.